Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's a little spooky this time. Sorry if you don't like, gory pictures. It is makeup. My daughter is going to esthetician school in Michigan, and this is what she did for her competition for Halloween makeup. She did it on her friend Haley, and there was some sort of competition at her school, and my daughter actually won for this makeup. I felt that she had totally found her calling. I was so impressed with this. I just love it, even though I don't really like gory stuff and I don't like scary movies, but I really loved what she did. She's very talented. All right, so I don't have much Halloween paper at all. I just have that one paper that is the bats. It's black on gray, and on the opposite side is like a stripe, and you'll see it here in just a minute. Now, I showed the sketch at the beginning of the video. It is by Page Maps, and I got this from the Rediscover Your Stash last weekend. There was a challenge to use the sketch, and it is, it has a band in the middle, and then there's like blocked photos in the sketch. It has like 2 by 3, something like that, photos at the top, and then the bottom row are like smaller photos. But I changed it up and made it my own. And so each one of them are going to have their own block, and they're not all going to be the same size, almost. But so I was a little, because I don't have a lot of Halloween paper, I had to go through my stash, and I pulled out some gray paper. Now the grays don't match exactly, but it's okay because it's gray and it will work just fine. I'm happy with how it turned out. I had some 6 by 6 gray paper. I have no idea where I had them. I've had some of this paper for so long. I've been scrapbooking for 20, 23, 24 years. So I have given away so much, but then, I still have a lot. So I can't tell you, where a lot of the papers that in my stash came from. All right, so it needed to have a darker background so that you can see like my ghost. You can even see my ghost on the white paper. So I needed to have something. And then the gray with the trefoil, I don't know what that's called. It has a design that's going to go under in the middle. That is actually where my journaling is going to go. I don't journal on all of my pages, but this one I certainly wanted to remember, because, years later when my grandkids are looking through this and they're like, oh my gosh, Nana, you don't have scary photos in your scrapbook. What's up with this? Well, I need to make sure that there's some journaling. Yeah, when my kids were growing up, we didn't do Halloween. We did fall festival at the church, and my kids have told me later in life that they totally resent that. So, I'm trying to raise, good citizens, but they don't like scary. I didn't want them to be involved with scary things, but, you know, look what's happened. This is what happened. Okay, so now I'm going to make one of these little file folder tabs. I got this. It's a uh, We Are Memory Keeper punch board, and I got it at Hobby Lobby for about $6. So yeah, yay me. I haven't used it that much yet. I'm still trying to remember how to use it. And I really like this paper. It's black with orange dots, but on the opposite side are words. And I end up using that up at the top, and the little tab is actually going to go up at the top as well. And the words are all Halloween themed. It says, I don't know, goblins glow with candlelight, happy Halloween. It just has some spooky words. And then I had some wood veneer in my Halloween kit. I put it in with my fall stuff. and I pulled out some bats and I pulled out some stars, and I so desperately want to use this washi tape. And so I do. I end up getting it out and putting it on some white paper. I like it because it gives it some body, so that you could, attach it, because I end up, putting some foam tape behind the black in their little ghosts. It's hard to tell exactly what they are. And the orange is actually has skulls on it, but you'll be able to see those at my close-ups at the end. Now, so I take everything off and I decide to go ahead and use this Heidi Swapp Color Shine, and it's in mustard, and I kind of regret doing this only because it takes so long for it to dry. And then this is the Spritz Chance of Rain. Is this a gray? So I do have black, but it's India ink and it's has a big dropper. So I need to get something else for black besides that. So of course it's all dry, and it took a while. And there's some the opposite side of this white paper I got from the paper pad. So I'm using the white because I don't want anything to go to waste. And because I pulled it from the paper pad, it's got that little fringy edge to it. So I want to make sure I trim that off. So putting everything back on and making sure that it's all balanced. I do my best. I do my best. And do a little rearranging here. I pretty much put everything back the way it was. I do get my foam tape out because some of the elements I do want to have it elevated. I love those little bats. They're really kind of cute. They really are. All right. So, of course, I use my ATG most of the time, and some of the smaller pieces it's just easier to use the wet glue, and that is just the Scotch Quick Dry glue. So this washi tape, I wouldn't have been able to do this on plain washi tape. So it's a good thing, to put it on some white paper. So now it's time to put everything down, put the block back together. And the title, I didn't realize that it was repetitive. So, from the ephemera pack that I had, I pulled out this word eek, and then I end up using that word again later on. And so that's going to be the name of my page. Now this sketch is so easy to transform. You could turn it on its side. You could have it going vertical instead of horizontal the way I'm doing it. It's just a great simple sketch. Page Maps has awesome sketches. I have them send me an email every month so I can see their sketches every month. And I usually use one or two of them every month because I absolutely love sketches. And if you watch my videos, you know that. And I'm trying to get better about showing you what sketch that I'm using. So yay me. So bear with me as I work on that. Having some ATG problems. Every now and again that happens. Not too often. And this is even the Scotch brand tape. So sometimes I don't use their tape. I use another brand, and I don't have the problems like I do with their own tape. So I don't know what's going on with that. I love this little ghost. He's so cute. So, so cute. And then the scary house, which I think is like from The Shining, the hotel. I tried watching that the other night. Yeah, I had to turn it off. Yeah, I just don't do scary. I try. I don't know why I try. I mean, it's not part of my personality at all. All right. So there is going to be some journaling that's going to go, down below in the middle. but I don't make you watch me write all of that, and there are no sequins on this either, which is real unusual. This page took me a little bit of time putting it together, partly because of the Heidi Shine, taking so long to dry. And, if I had done that first and then glued everything down as I went, it probably would have gone by faster as well. I try so hard to use that washi stickers. I did. And I think all I used were those 2 little strips up there. So here's my journaling. I'm not gonna make you watch me write all of that. I end up having to glue, the little bat back. I wanted to make sure I got my, journaling down first. It'd be hard to write around that. All right, so this is the end. There are close-up shots. If you enjoyed it, if you'll give me a thumbs up, this will be the only scary one that I'll have for this year. And I wanna say thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Okay, bye-bye.